Hi, welcome to Hecate's Crossing. Okay, you've been learning the major arcana. You've been going through and having a look at the cards, seeing what they are and what they mean, which has been really good. You've been learning and practicing, and you're going through, and you've been learning, and you've been working out how to do a 1-card reading, a 2-card reading, a 3-card reading, and everything sort of seems to be sort of coming together in these first 15 cards, right? Everything sort of seems to make sense. It's really, really cool. Okay, so now it's time to start moving on to the next lot of cards here. So you've got to look at what is the next, what do they mean, what do they look like, what's in the images, etc. Okay, so that's what we're starting with first, the devil. Okay, so we're looking at the devil. So we're looking and describing what we see. We're seeing this character here, this devil-looking character, or he's actually Pan, Ceronius. He's that fertility god. Whatever you like to describe him. Okay, so this is this character here. He has he's got some horns. He's got a pentagram sitting here. Okay, it's not a pentacle because it doesn't have a circle around it. It is a pentagram in this one. It's got a circle around it. It's a pentacle. Okay, that's your difference. Okay, you got two people here, your lovers from the lovers card, and they are chained to the situation. Chained. Now they're only loosely chained. So you got to work out, what does this card mean? Addictions, bad habits, repeated patterns. Though that type of energy, it could be very lustful, sexual type energy as well. Okay, next we've got the tower. The tower is, you've got this building here, it's burning down, it's been hit by lightning of some sort, it seems like the top's being knocked off. You've got people leaping to the ground, so to speak, leaping to their death, so to speak. So things are doom and gloom, things are not quite as we want them to be. Maybe world's been shaken upside down, feels like everything's crazy. We've got to take a leap of faith, have the sense of enlightenment and understanding. You know, whatever the cards mean for you. Okay, you know the drill. Okay, next we've got 17, we've got the star. So we're looking at, what do we see? What's the description? So we've got a woman who's bending down. She's pouring water into the pond, and water onto the earth. There's some stars here. We've got a bird on a tree. You know, all those things come into play. So what does that card mean to you in regards to wishes, emotions, feeling like, you know, you've got to be a star shining bright, having that light within. Next, we've got the moon. So we've got the moon with dogs, a pathway. We've got 2 pillars here. We've got a pond or some water here. So what do you see in the card? So have a good look at the card and what do you actually see? And then what does the card mean to you in regards to your dreams, your fears, your stages, the cycles in life, the phases of the moon? Moon energy, working with the moon goddesses, things like that. Okay, next we've got the sun. So what do you see in the sun? You see someone on a horse. There's some fabric there, sun shining, sunflowers, maybe a wall of some sort or a barrier. It talks about happiness and joy, having the sense of contentment, and everything sort of going in the right direction, everything sort of moving in the right direction. Next we've got judgment. So you've got this angel here, archangel here, blowing a trumpet with a flag of some sort. You've got some people standing up out of a coffin. They're wearing white in this case. Some cases they might be naked. It has that sense of purity. There's some cloud going on here as well. So what does this mean? Resurrection, an awakening of some sort. So thinking about those things is really important here. Last card we have here is the world. So what do you see in the card? You've got this world, you've got 4 here, 4 animals and an angel. talking about all 4 elements. It's all connected to. So what does the world mean? You're moving on. You're shifting. It's an end of something, an accomplishment before moving on to something new. You've mastered something before you become the fool again. Before you're an expert in maybe an area of your life. Lots of things the world can come into. So choose again, writing what you see in the card, describing the card, then choosing 2 or 3 keywords to use. Practice, practice, practice doing your 1 card, 2 card, 3 card thing you're doing before. Practice again, exactly the same thing. I'm not going to go through it again. This is about you working out how to do it yourself now. I've only just sort of introduced it to you. Now it's about doing your own practice. And when you've done that, in a day or 2, then you start putting all the major arcana together and going through, shuffling them all up. And again, going through and doing 1 card, 2 card, or 3 cards. Remember, you're just doing the cards the right way up for now. You're not worrying too much about the reversals. You're just learning the major arcana. You're just sort of starting out. So you're getting to know this deck. You're getting to know your tarot deck. You're getting to know the images. Getting to know how to read 1 card, 2 card, or 3 cards. Practice, practice, practice every day. Now you're using all the major arcana and you're constant. You're constant. Okay, so you're constantly learning the major arcana. You're constantly practicing. You are not using the minor arcana. You're just using the majors, getting to know them in depth, getting to practice, using them all over the next few days. Just 1 card, 2 card, 3 card, whether it's 1 day or 3 or the week. Maybe you want to use them for a week before you start moving on to the next thing. Okay, so that's really important here, just to sort of get to know the cards, get to know what they mean as a single card, 2 card, or 3 cards. Just practice, practice, and practice. That's all I can say to you. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.